A door that is open can take you from one room into another. A door that is locked needs a key to open up the door. We have been looking for the door to God by focusing outside of ourselves. The Masters have said, you have a key within. This key is your intent to open up the door within. Use your intent and open up the door. Day by day, keep the door open. The mysteries of the life will be shown. This path takes patience. This path takes effort. Yet, over time, you will discover your true nature. The universe is alive. Isn't it amazing that you have a higher self? Now the higher self is a part of you that is one with the universe. It is one with God. It is, was, and will always be. It will never die. So there is a part of you standing on this earth while another part is one with God. Isn't that amazing? What's even more amazing, 97% of your DNA comes from God. You have instruction sets to discover the God within. You are hardwired to discover your true nature. The ultimate software exists in your DNA. Isn't that something to get excited about? You are hardwired to find God. You were meant to solve this riddle. Wisdom is something you gain from life. Through the ups and downs, we learn to become wiser in the choice we make. Moment by moment, we use discrimination in our actions. What will happen if I say this? Is it really helpful or needed, this kind of hateful speech? Wise is the person who monitors his speech. Wise is the person who monitors his actions. Wise is the person who overcomes his negative emotions. Wise is the person who embraces love. True wisdom is gained. Nobody gets a free ride. Each and every moment we can gain wisdom. You can solve this riddle. Nature is in harmony. The entire universe is in harmony. yet man is not. Have we forgotten what harmony is? Music contains harmony, yet are we filled with harmony? We are lost on our ways. We spend so much time on our cell phones, even while driving. Now, I'm not knocking technology, but the use of them distracts us from being in harmony. Our wavelength is always waiting for a new message. We are never in the now. We always need some external stimulus. We think going within is boring. I don't have time for that. You don't have time to discover you are the sun, moon, and stars. No wonder we don't have harmony. We have lost touch of our body, mind, and soul. Yet we think everything is okay. You were meant to solve this riddle. Only you can be in harmony.
These are exciting times for mankind. We are waking up from our slumber. Mankind is slowly realizing that we are shepherds in life. A shepherd guides the sheep to safe grounds. We are guiding ourselves to safer grounds. This is a constant decision that we make. Day by day, we dig for the diamond within. The owner of the mind doesn't dig for us. He has sent great masters who have said, the kingdom of heaven lies within. Only you can lead yourself to God. You have all the answers inside of you. Ponder these words. You are a shepherd. Do you remember who you are? You are the universe. You are the sun, moon, and stars. What happened? Is there a punchline that I'm missing? My name is John. That is who I am. All the great masters have said, discover your true nature by going within. Ponder these words. They have great meaning. Chaos is all around. There's a hurricane brewing in the mind tonight. You're facing a great obstacle. The mind is churning while you sleep. You can't get the obstacle out of your mind. Your whole body is full of tension. What can you do? The great masters have said, look within. You can be in the center of the hurricane. There lies perfect calm. there lies your true nature. You are never alone. It just seems like it. You have a true partner, and that is God. Ponder these words. They have great meaning. This is a practical path. A practical path is one that takes moment-by-moment practice. It's not a path of going somewhere for an hour and you give your offering. The rest of the week, you can do whatever you want. This path requires determination. It takes determination to let go of your negative obstacles. With each and every moment, you monitor your actions. You are a co-creator, not someone who reacts without thinking. Big difference. At first, you may not like to meditate. It's a huge struggle. Yet over time, it becomes a part of your life. You don't convince anybody with your words. You convince people with your actions. This is a simple path. It's so simple, man says, it can't be that easy. Whatever you think, that's your reality. All religions are pointing the way. The great masters came down and said, "Go within to discover your true nature." They did not compete with one another. They were all on the same team. All of them were great coaches. They have been scattered all around the world. These masters weren't here for the fame or glory. The teachings were that God lies inside of your heart. Look within to find your answers. We are here to coach you. You must play the game to understand your true nature. You came to earth for a purpose. Think this over. All the great religions are pointing the same way. Look within.
Are we on the Ferris wheel of life? We go around and around. We are happy and then we are sad. We love someone and then we get totally pissed off by someone. We are at peace and then the next moment we are at war. We go around and around in a circle. How do we go beyond this wheel of life? The masters have come from time immemorial. They have all said the same. Look inside of your heart to answer this riddle. The surfboard is the vehicle to ride the ocean waves. You can take this board around the world and ride the magnificent waves. You paddle out. You encounter obstacles along the way. When the waves are big, you are panting for breath. I made it out. Now what do I do? You wait for a wave to come. Ah, look at that one. I'm in perfect position. You either catch the wave or you don't. The wave doesn't wait for you. You stand up and you made the drop. Your mind is totally at peace. You're in the zone. You made the wave. Or I'm paddling for the wave. I think I got it. Oh my God, I'm going over the falls. It seems like years I'm underwater, yet only a few seconds go by. The wise man were surfers of their day. They discovered the waves of light. There's an ocean within just waiting to be discovered. Did you know you are a surfer? When I was young, my brother and I went for a spin on a motorboat with our dear friend Mark. It took time to go from the harbor to outside the jetty. When we got outside the jetty, Mark turned off the engine. Suddenly, we felt thousands of bubbles beneath us. Never before have I been so excited. A huge whale comes from the surface and greets us. I'll never forget those beautiful eyes. The whale knew he could destroy us, but that was on his mind. The whale was our friend. He had nothing to prove. He was majestic. I'll never forget that experience. They say that wine will get better with age. But in the job market today, there's discrimination. I once was laid off and given a great termination package on the condition I would be signing this document. The document said I couldn't sue the company for age discrimination. There was a carrot on a stick. It's sad that folks at Google think you are washed up at 30 years old. They become petrified with age. Their self-worth goes away. I'm no longer needed. What a joke we play on ourselves. The older I get, the wiser I get. Society doesn't seem that way. I'm proud of my life, and you can't take that away. Millions of people are older and are like that fine wine. We must change our ways. What a miracle, this human body. Is it God's greatest wonder? We are the crown of creation. It's truly a miracle that we're alive. No computer on earth is as complicated. Now you imagine gazillions amounts of information are being fired off each millisecond. Scientists wonders at the marvel. This human body is not only physical, it is emotional, spiritual, and mental. I'm sure that we don't truly recognize what's going on. We take it for granted. There's a universe that exists inside. Open up your heart. Life is like the wind. It is always blowing. Change is all around us. Nothing remains stable. All things change. At times the wind is perfectly still. Our life seems so constant and stable. At times our life is like a tornado. Our lives seem to crumble. At times, life is like sailing on the wind. We are free. At times, the wind seems like a hurricane, tremendous change. Life is not constant, yet we can be friends with the wind. The wind will always blow, yet we can experience serenity within. Within, behind the hurricane, we must love. People say curiosity killed the cat. Yet I believe that man was designed to be curious. If man weren't curious, would we have evolved? He would exist in this state forever. Man has always been curious with life, yet at times we lose sight of our curiosity. We live such a mundane existence. Let's leave the matter to an Einstein. He's a genius anyway, but man was created to reach for the stars. He was born to know the unknown. The answer lies in the heart. I remember being on a train in India. It was a 2 or 3 day trip. On the journey, we crossed this bridge and thousands of lotus flowers were on top of the water. It was a magnificent sight. Now the lotus flower only grows in dirty, swampy water. Its roots lie in the water, yet the flower doesn't touch the water. Have you ever seen a lotus flower? The Indians have used that analogy of lotus for thousands of years. They say that man can be just like the lotus. He has the capability to live in this world, yet at the same time his mind can be in heaven. The word idiot supposedly means feet on the ground and head in heaven. Let's all be like the lotus flower. The world would be a better place. Was the world created by unlimited thought? Was the universe created by unlimited thought? Was the Alpha and Omega created by unlimited thought? Were the stars in the sky created by unlimited thought? Were the black holes created by unlimited thought? Were the trees, birds, and animals created by unlimited thought? Were you created by unlimited thought? Does first come thought and then creation? Imagine a painter creating his creation. Behind his creation lies his thoughts. Unlimited thought. Let's be open to the possibility, because each one of us are geniuses. Why does man strive for power? Does it feel good to control others? This world has had enough power mongrels to last a lifetime. True power never corrupts. True power is not filled with ego. True power is the power of endless love. It has nothing to hide. It has nothing to prove. If God ever came in human form, he would probably never rule. He has nothing to prove. He would probably love to sit down with you over a cup of tea. Imagine the power of the universe lies inside of you and me. This power is keeping us alive. This power is compassion. It does not judge us Otherwise, our life would have been over a long time ago. This power is the power of grace. Why is man greedy? Would you truly be happy if the entire world was given to you on a plate? I can guarantee you would not be happy. You could be the ruler of all the worlds. You could conquer all the land. You could buy the moon. Yet you will never be happy. Happiness is a state of mind. Happiness is a direct experience that lies within. Everything outside will come and go, yet the experience within will last forever, beyond time and space. It's a lucky man who discovers this truth. His life will be changed forever. I remember what an eye-opener it was when I read some of the Eastern poems. People like Kabil Gibran. He wrote the Prophet a brilliant poem. People like Kabir, Guru Nanak, and Tulsidas. From Turkey was the great poet Rumi. These poets were incredible. Their poems came from the depths of their souls. Their words will live on forever. If you ever have the chance, read them. They might inspire you forever. They are talking about the land that is beyond the sun, beyond the stars. This land is what everyone is searching for. It's beyond time and space. It's beyond human comprehension, yet it lies inside. We just have to open up the door. Before we come into this world, there's a grand party. The party is held in our honor. All our friends and family are there. After the party is over, we are born onto this magnificent earth. We are still intoxicated from the night before. A newborn baby smiles, fills the air with love. As we grow older, we forget where we came from. We get so serious. We have forgotten our way. When we die, another grand party is given. It doesn't matter if you're a saint or a sinner. The party is in our honor. God is welcoming us back home. We have the opportunity to know God while we are alive. The choice is ours. Where did our wisdom go? We think as Western man, we are so smart. Yet only 600 years ago, we thought the world was flat. If you sail too far, your ship would fall from this world. Galileo was put in prison for saying the earth is not the center of things. The Pope said, "Heavens forbid," and threw him in jail. Modern man thinks that the indigenous people were dumb, yet these people said their ancestors came from above. So many tribes had the same creation story. Man did not come from Adam and Eve. Something grander occurred. The Mayans have calendars that last for over 26,000 years. Our calendar system was developed by Augustus and Julius Caesar. One of them wanted to have an extra day of the month in their honor. What an ego trip. Where did wisdom go? What in the world happened? From time immemorial, the Masters have said, discover the truth that lies within. Discover your inner scientist. You were created to discover the mysteries of life. You were meant to have a direct experience of God. You are not alone. You are the sun, moon, and stars. All of the tools exist inside of your heart. Sit still and listen. That's all it takes. I know that sounds so simple. It is so simple, you say, it can't be that easy. Before you even start, you give up. The Masters have said, solve this riddle. Christians are waiting for the rapture. God will blow this earth to smithereens. God won't do this. Humans will. Yet man has reached a turning point where this won't happen. Man has decided that peace on earth is the way. I know it doesn't seem that way. Wars are all around us. Yet the light of God is dispelling darkness on this land. Many people like you and me are bringing light to this planet. Only humans can bring peace to this planet. God is there as our coach. He will not play the game for us. We have to play the game. These are exciting times. The world wants peace. Let the dust settle. If we could only see like God, we would have no enemies. People might call you an enemy, yet, or you can see our friends. Christ did not judge his fellow man. Buddha did not either. They showed us a different way to live. They didn't try to convince us. Their state of being was divine. They were like the sun in the sky, always shining. Even when there are clouds in the sky, the sun is always shining. The great masters always were shining. They didn't have anything to prove. Their ego was not in their way. They came to help mankind. We had lost our way. Can you imagine, before you were born, you and God were together? You are the universe. We come into this world, and slowly, through time, we forget where we came from. Over time, we completely forget. Yet God placed a beacon inside of us. Maybe at nighttime, you might come out of a dream, sensing that I'm more than this human body. A nudge here and there. The beacon is always broadcasting. You are never alone. The signal of life is keeping you alive. The great mystery lies inside of your heart. You alone can solve this mystery. The beacon lies within. Open up your heart. Have you heard the ringing in your ears? When you're silent and the world's asleep, do you hear the ringing? It's God saying, look inside of your heart. You are never alone. Your ringing is not some medical disease that doctors have said. The ringing is God saying, come home. You have traveled far in this journey. It seems like you are alone. Come inside. Warm up to the fire. Do you want something to drink? On this journey of life, you can discover your true essence. This will make your journey easier. You will discover help is always there. What is your higher self? It's about time for you to ask that question. According to the great masters, there is a part of you which you know is walking on this earth. Yet, there's another part of you which is God. The higher self is quantum energy. Around 97% of your DNA contains quantum energy, according to Krya. The kingdom of heaven is within. To discover your higher self, you must go within. You are the universe. You just don't know it. I recommend for you to try to solve this puzzle. The choice is yours. No judgments are made. Can you be a partner with God? Can you walk side by side with your Creator? Drop your ego and pride. Drop your negative emotions such as anger and fear. Day by day, meditate within. Bring that experience to be your state of mind. Treat everyone as they are God. Let go of your judgments. God does not judge. Become a vessel of love, patience, and compassion. Be kind. Every moment you can build a greater relationship with God. Yes, you can be a partner with God. There already is a part of you walking with God right now. You can solve this riddle. Imagine the universe is timeless. Just think, there may be ancient civilizations in the past on a small planet a long ways away. Imagine they went through the same things we did. They went through their wars. They reached a point where they could either blow their world apart or bring peace to their planet. God does not save us. We must save ourselves. Can you imagine if these ancient ones all realized their true nature? What kind of lessons can we learn from them? What kind of wisdom do they have? Is the entire universe built so we have the opportunity to discover our true nature? The choice is up to us. We have never been held back from God. We hold ourselves back. Did you know the universe is supporting you? You are never alone. It just seems that way. God's arms are always stretched open to us. yet we don't have the eyes to see. The earth we walk on knows our name, yet we walk upon her with our cell phone lost in Pokemon. How many layers are we away from knowing the truth? There are signs everywhere to look within your heart. We go on and on in this life looking for answers. The only answer lies within you. Solve this riddle and you will understand what I'm talking about. I am a Christian, yet I'm not a Christian. I am a Jew, yet I'm not a Jew. I am a Hindu, yet I'm not a Hindu. I am a Buddhist, yet I am not a Buddhist. I am a Jain, but I'm not a Jain. I am a Muslim, yet I am not a Muslim. So who am I? I believe in the oneness of God. We are all talking about the same thing. Look within your heart to solve the riddle. The answer lies within. When I was young and in India, I heard this incredible poem. There's a palace in the sky without any foundation. A blind man sees a light more beautiful than a million suns. A deaf man listens to the unstruck music. A lame man climbs the ladder and drinks the nectar, gets totally intoxicated. The poem goes on and on. The final clincher is the following. Only a wise man understands what I'm talking about. These aren't just some pretty words. The entire universe exists inside of your heart. Many people say, if I can't see it with my own two eyes, I don't believe it. How sad. How can you see the infinite with your two eyes? Some of us are nearsighted and farsighted. We can only see a few miles away. We are so linear. I can go from point A to point B. For example, we went from the Earth to the Moon. Grand lots. Now God is not linear. It is beyond time and space. How can you comprehend this? Not with your two eyes or state of mind. The Master has always said, discover the truth within. Are we like the wheel of life? We come and go into this world like the spokes on the wheel. We forget that all the spokes are connected to the center. We think we are a particular spoke. We have forgotten our true nature. Our wheel goes around and around on our journey of life. We are always supported. There is a center of the wheel. The center is home. You are the universe. Remember who you truly are. ponder the meaning of this message. Many people think that reading these codes that I'm brainwashing. Well, that is certainly the case. We are washing the mind. We are asking questions you have probably never asked yourself. The mind needs to be crystal clear. Our minds are muddy. When we were born, they were crystal clear. Over time, we forgot our true nature. Meditation and prayer is a means to clean the mind. It's like taking a shower every day. We get dirty and a shower feels so good. The shower of love is medicine to the soul. This is why the great master said, discover your true nature. Ponder this over. You can solve this mystery. Light your candle. All it takes is a small percentage of humanity to light their candles. Just one single candle will light up a room. This room may have been completely dark for thousands of years, yet one lit candle will shine in the room. The darkness is dispelled. Imagine if the entire world lights their inner candles. We would have peace on earth. Yet, it only takes a small percentage to change the world. The light is so much more powerful than the darkness. Ask the sun in the sky. It doesn't know darkness. It simply shines. Be like the sun and just shine. You have nothing to prove. This is your true nature. You can solve this riddle. There is a peace bomb inside of us. Go ahead and light up the fuse. With your intent, light the spark on the fuse. The fuse will start burning. It will eventually blow up. Your negative emotions blow up. You are igniting a peace bomb. You are filled up with peace and love. This is your true nature. Day by day, repeat this process. It takes effort to mine the diamond within. One blast won't work. It's the day-by-day effort that succeeds in finding the diamond. This is your true nature. We all use calculators in our life. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Simple. Yet do we ever calculate the meaning of life? No matter how grand your life is there something you know is missing? I just can't seem to calculate that. I'm missing some formula. I have everything and still something is missing. There is a simple formula. You don't have to be a math genius. All the masters have said to go within. You are the universe. You are the great calculator. The mysteries are hidden within. Ponder this over. You can solve this puzzle.
Word, before time and space, before creation, before the void, primordial energy, a primordial word. This word cannot be spoken. This word is, was, and will always be. This word was God, and this word is God. All scriptures talk about the word, yet it is beyond the scriptures. All religions talk about the word, yet it is beyond religion. Science talk about the word, but it is beyond science. This word exists inside of you. What is keeping you alive? When you know this, you will know the answer to this puzzle. Have you ever wondered about the common denominator of all religions? Is there a thread which ties them together? They all believe in some force that is universal, beyond time and space, is, was, and will always be. Some people call it God, generator, operator, and destroyers. The Hindus might say Rama, Vishnu, and Shiva. For the Buddhists, it's Nirvana. For the modern scientist, it's energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. Positive, negative, and neutral energy. Is there a common theme? All religions talk about light. If thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. In the Gita, Krishna reveals a light more brilliant than a billion suns. Is that metaphorically speaking? What happens when we split open an atom? The Buddhist has scriptures that talk about a great light upon death. Every religion known to man talks about a light. Every religion talks about the Word of God. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. The Latin translation of word was logos. Logos means power. In the beginning was an infinite power. This power was with God, and this power was God. Maybe they were talking about the same thing. Is science and religion both talking about the same thing? This word, according to religions, cannot be spoken. According to the Tao beliefs, the Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The nameless is the beginning of heaven and earth. Is there a primordial word or energy that is, was, or will always be? Could this word exist everywhere, beyond time, beyond space, universe, one, verso, word, one word? Could there be a universal frequency that exists everywhere? Before creation, before the war, before anything we can dream of. Is there a way to connect ourselves to that experience? What would happen? The Hindus have a saying, Sat Chit Anand. Truth is the consciousness of bliss. When the mind is absorbed in truth, the consciousness is in bliss. Truth is, was, and will always be. If the Word of God can't be spoken and is, was, and always, aren't they talking about the same experience? Christ said, the kingdom of heaven lies within. Buddha talks about the inner kingdom. The Jews talk about the inner kingdom. The Hindus talk about an inner kingdom. The Taoists talk about an inner kingdom. How does one connect to this kingdom? Is the human body wired for this experience? If we are created in the image of our Father, I think He would wire us properly. Human beings, human, divine, man, being. Maybe all religions were talking about the same experience. Since the advent of the nuclear age, man has discovered that everything has a frequency. We are not just matter. Energy vibrates at a frequency. It creates sound. Could it be that all religions are trying to find the sound of God through their chants, mantras, and prayers? Could these sounds act like a tuning fork which can transform man? What would happen to man if he could vibrate at an infinite frequency? The Buddhists call this nirvana, or being enlightened. The Hindus call this samadhi, or liberation. The Christians call this salvation. All religions talk about this as music, music of the spheres, inner music. Does this music exist inside? So far, we have an infinite energy everywhere. This energy is both light and sound. Science knows that both energy and mass are the same thing. Is there a pure mass which is contained in the whole universe? Is there something that contains inside of you and me? All religions talk about this in abstract ways. Christ talked about manna and the honey of life. The Hindus talked about nectar. Kabir, a famous poet, talks about how one drop of this nectar can make a man totally intoxicated. All wisdom and knowledge exist inside of this nectar. By the grace of God, I have the entire Ganges River flowing inside of me. These experiences are built into the human body. We just need to flip the switch. God is one. Everything goes back to the source. Let's all go back home and transform this
Guru Nanak once said, "The world is a drama, staged in a dream." Mystics throughout the ages have pondered this over. We are living in drama, staged in a dream. Is our dream real? What is considered a dream? We come and go from this world. Is this a dream, or where we come from a dream? We live out our lives in so much drama. We react to the beatings of life. Is there a way to solve this puzzle? It seems very complicated, one layer over another. Yet the answer is simple. Open the door within. Is this from a mystic or a scientist? Kabir, a mystic from the 15th century, said the following: "All know that the drop merges into the ocean, but few know that the ocean merges into the drop." Now that is profound. A modern-day Einstein might have said that today. The entire universe exists inside of us. We are a part of the universe. Is this a paradox? We are beyond time and space. There are billions of universes. Inside of our DNA is a part that is not material. It is spiritual. No instrument known to man can detect this yet. Yet the mystics have said all along, you are hardwired for this experience. Ponder this message, the divine words from Kabir, are alive.
Time passes in every breath. The mystics have said that you only have so many breaths. Nobody knows how many we have. Each individual has a different count. Yet, I really don't think destiny is cast in stone. We can learn how to be conscious and learn how to change our ways. But time slips away with each breath. We must be aware of the miracle of the breath. We take it for granted. All the great masters talked about the breath of life. Behind our breath is the power that is keeping the universe alive. We just aren't aware of it. We always look external to find God. But the great masters have said, the kingdom of heaven lies within. God is hidden under our inner pillow. What a incredible game of hide and seek. This is probably the greatest game man can play. The great masters have given us hints to where to find God. Many great books have been written on this. They can't walk the path for you. They can't play the game for you. It's up to you to decide if you want to play in this game. You have free will. This is the law of the universe. Nobody will take that away from you. These sayings or poems are hopefully inspiring you. They were meant for you to ponder over life. They are meant for you to see a different side of the story in life. We aren't trying to convince you or trick you. The truth doesn't need that. The sun just shines in the sky. The truth just shines. The truth lies inside of you. It will never go away. This is your true nature. Ponder this over. You are eternal. You are the universe.